Good morning, church. It's good to be with you today. Today we're looking at 3 if statements that Jesus makes about having a relationship with him. And these if statements I always make me pause and consider that Jesus takes very seriously what it means to be in a right relationship with him. In chapter 14, he says, "If you love me, you'll keep my words." And we know how these if-then statements work. If the first clause is true, then the second one will happen. But without the first, the second doesn't occur. So he says, if you don't keep my words, you don't love me. And here we have 2 if statements. He says, if you keep my commands, you will remain in my love. And then he also says, you are my friends if you do what I command you to do. So we just stop and look at these things and say, Jesus is saying if quite a few times in our last readings that we've been going through. That should make us stop and really, really consider what he's saying. But then when we go to what is the command? What is the law of Christ? What is the royal command that he's been giving us? It is, verse 17, this is what I command you. Love one another. There is no opportunity for Christians to not love. Whether it's our neighbor, whether it's our enemy, God himself, we have this divine command to love. What does love mean? Dr. Del Tackett has given a great definition that he drew out of Scripture. It's not his definition, it's one he drew out of Scripture, but it's the steadfast sacrificial zeal that seeks the true good of another. And this is what we're trying to pursue as Christians. And what's the best good that we can provide? It's the gospel, it's salvation. And how do we win opportunities to share the gospel? By being agents of service, by people who wash the feet of another and who go out and put others first. And we just go on and on as we have read through Scripture. Jesus has showed us what it means. And so, church, take seriously the things that you've been reading and understand that our God has very serious requirements for what it looks like to pursue him.